All right. Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another watch along. Barcelona versus Getafe. We are back at home playing in the Estadio Montjuic. The first game after Ter Stegen's horrible injury. We wish him the best of luck. And Barcelona are going to be back home, guys. It's going to be a tough game against Bordeaux Getafe. You know, that game is never easy. But let's look at the lineup in which Hansi Flick has opted to go for. Now, there is, I would say, one change, from Barcelona's weekend clash. Iñaki Peña obviously coming in due to the injury of Ter Stegen. Balde coming back into the lineup as well. Inigo Martinez, cubarsi, Jules Koundé. Pedri being rested. Eric Garcia continuing to start, and Marc Gasol returning to the lineup. And you have the same front four that started against Villarreal. Raphinha, Pablo Torre, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. Good faces to see, in Carlos Alenya. And as well, Carlos Perez, two ex-Barcelona players. But, guys, it's going to be an interesting match. It's going to be a tough match. And let's see if Barcelona can continue their winning streak and, keep racking up the points. But it's going to be super interesting. Let me bring up the audio so you guys can hear it.
Sola and Perez are the new entrants to the starting 11.
There we go.
And they're playing with no strikers.
What's up, NJ? Time to Eric to redeem himself. Eric Garcia, he did not have a great, I would say, debut in that pivot position in that base of the midfield, and so it's going to be an interesting game to see if he can bounce back or, as you said, redeem himself. I just set some things up for the stream, but it's going to be an exciting match.
Well, there's not often a sailing soccer crossover, is there? But the America's Cup is in town, and two of the sailors conducting the honorary kickoff. Peter Burling.
America's Cup.
Mass. Big week. You were mentioning, Alex, in Barcelona, a festive week. La Masse,
right.
The patron saint, lots of fireworks, lots of festivities. So a party mood in the stadium tonight.
Raphinha with the Player of the Month award.
As the Player of the Month, we saw all the part of the injured players that are still missing action for Barcelona. Fermin Lopez, Ronald,
And as well, he's wearing the captain armband. What does that mean for him? Because, Raphinha, he was talking about that. He meant, he gets emotional. But what a moment for Raphinha.
So can the Barcelona players respond to all the festivities by keeping this remarkable run going? It's interesting when you look at their season so far. They started with 3 narrow victories, didn't they? All of them by a 2-1 scoreline. But since that point, the goals have just been flying in. A 7-0 win against Valladolid, 4-1 against Girona, and then, of course, this past weekend.
But this is going to be a different type of test.
5-1 away from home against Villarreal. Much to the liking of that man, Deco, I'm sure. As we get underway, an unorthodox start from Getafe with a little flick forward and a
All right, there we go.
And a good first touch of the ball. Didn't have to wait too long for Iñaki Peña.
Cubarsi.
This is what you get with Getafe.
1-0 Getafe already as a mate.
Carlos Alenya will alternate that second.
Wait, no, wait. Did he just score?
With, laying deep when Barcelona.
Am I behind or something? Or are you just trolling?
The position of Gené, who was announced as a left back, he will play as a right center.
Bro, NJ, bro, you just gave me a heart attack, man. I was like, oh my god, is my stream delayed or something? Oh, man. But imagine. Oh, good clearance. Good clearance, boys.
So it's going to be the first corner kick for Getafe. Great move by Carlos Perez, the former Barcelona player.
All right.
Martinez to the rescue. This is where Getafe had a window of chance against Barcelona.
Yo, what's up, Selvin? Good to see you again. Welcome to the stream. Yo, game time. Let's go.
Strong man in the air like Alderete.
Score predictions, guys. Score predictions. I think it's going to be closer than what people think, just because of the way that, Getafe play. But I still feel confident in Barcelona, having a dominant performance. I'm going to be going there for like a 3-1.
Comes across. Pablo Torre with the
Another corner.
Get another corner.
3-0.
That's
Okay,
Iñaki
clean
Peña,
sheet.
the starter for Barcelona today.
A lot of eyes are going to be on Iñaki
Remainder
Peña.
of the season, the ball in.
We have to
Raphinha
see how he
with possession.
performs. Oh,
They can clear the ball, and he's chased by Uche. Good pressing by Getafe.
it was a mistake from Koundé and Cubarsi, a miscommunication right there. If we score 2 in the first half, then it should be 3 to 4-1 full time.
José Bordalas's side
I
with
think
Hansi Flick,
the first goal is going to be key
German coach.
because, you know, if Getafe are able to score first,
Seventh win,
then that's just going to make things even more difficult for us.
perfect start.
They're just going to sit back and everything. It's annoying to play against.
And it's going to be goal kick for Barcelona. That's Patricio Moreno, the assistant manager of Getafe, today pulling the strings of his team because Pepe Bordalas is missing the game due to
Nice,
the
Marcasado
red card.
in between the lines.
This is Raphinha on the left-hand side, combining with Pablo Torre. Pablo Torre with
So Marcasado is the midfielder who's more advanced. Eric Garcia a little bit more.
holding midfielder Raphinha.
Ah,
And Adrian, that's a good start for Getafe with a lot of physicality.
foul from Eric
Good
Garcia.
job by you as well, Alex. Thanks for holding the baton. A few little technical problems. But we are back in business, and it's Barcelona looking to continue their excellent early season business.
There we go.
A
Easy.
staggering start it has been by them. All of pre-season.
Oh.
Alex, Hansi Flick and most of the Barcelona staff probably heard the doubters.
Oh, good pass.
Could they possibly
Lamine Yamal with the
do
ball.
what they have
No.
done? Lamine
Oh,
Yamal
Marcasado
trying
take
to
the
fit
shot.
that in.
No. Ah.
Lewandowski.
If Marcasado had taken that shot, I think he would have been in a better position than Robert. Hey, that's a foul.
Reel back the years, Robert Lewandowski. Already with 6 goals on the season.
Carlos Perez.
He's enjoying himself.
That's a name you haven't said in a while. How old is he now?
He's not that involved in
I remember when he merged. What was it, like 2018, 2019 season? He's 26.
The thing that he likes
Wow.
most, and considering his age, he's 36. That's the best thing he could do. And Barcelona are providing him, are feeding him. This is something.
Good
that
thing
he
we got
was not there,
Chesney.
and he
Chesney, he's a great shot stopper, but okay with ball playing making.
considering that he wasn't properly surrounded.
I think he was the best option, just looking at what Barcelona they had available. Keylor Navas, I'm sorry, I do not want ex Real Madrid players, Real Madrid fans were even saying, he's more of a Madrid fan than like Florentino Perez. Madridista than Perez.
Mopping up work is Balde.
As well, he was older. I think he's 37, 38, around there. Claudio Bravo, I'm sorry that ship has sailed.
Listen, this is the Lewandowski I know.
Chesney just retired, and he is the youngest out of the three. And he did have a good season.
Breaking through, the flag stayed down.
Take a shot, take a shot.
The setup
Ah,
and the shot from Pablo Torre, but I think the flag did come up in a delayed fashion.
did we actually get him? That's news to me. Yes, so we got the here we go confirmation that Barcelona are going to get Chesney.
That obvious, but yes.
I don't mind ex-Real Madrid players, but the thing is a die-hard Madrid fan.
Tried this last year as well here at
No. I'm completely fine with with age, but I'm not gonna have like a 41-year-old Claudio Bravo in goal.
It's narrow and short, trying to make things uncomfortable for Barcelona. Juan Iglesias is playing left back, Gené right back.
Goalkeeping is a different type of position. You don't need to be too young, But let's have like
Interesting, yeah, we did one.
some
Who's gonna be playing at left
some
back.
what's
We
it
have
called?
An enviable task of
Some
trying to
prudence
get
in
out
that.
on Lamine Yamal.
Claudio Bravo's best years were behind him.
Black for Juan Iglesias. He's a right-footed player, so he'll
Far
be
behind him, in
careful
fact.
that Lamine Yamal cuts inside to try to find a shot or an assist with his left foot. That's probably the main reason why Bordalas is playing him on the left-hand side.
Barcelona's
But Chesney, he's only going to be signing a 1-year contract deal, which I think is perfect.
seasons
What he
2017
played?
under
Bad pass from Cubarsi.
Valverde. A lot has been written about
He plays for 1 year, and then he's just free to go back into retirement, you know? Yeah, I think so as well. I think Szczesny was the best, you know, looking at the options. And talking about that, I actually prefer, you know, having a goalkeeper who's tall, and I'd much rather have a good shot stopper and a good penalty stopper as well, rather than someone who's amazing with the ball, you know? Because my opinion on the goalkeeper position is, yeah, I want you to be decent with the ball, because with modern football and everything, you know, playing out from the back is more and more important. But if you can't make saves when your team needs you or bail you out in clutch moments, then I'm sorry, then you're not really much of a use to me. You know, if I'm... Oh, Iñaki Peña, good save. Oh, wow. Pedri with a great header, but it was straight at Iñaki. Good save. You know? I'd rather have a decent keeper with his ball at his feet and great shot stopper, rather than a great keeper with his feet and a decent shot stopper, you know? Claudio Bravo is a bit too old, sadly, and Keylor Navas hasn't played a game in how many years? But Hansi's system requires ball-playing goalkeeper, but Szczesny will have trouble in that, I guess. See, but the thing is, like, you have Pau Cubarsi, you have, you know, such technical midfielders, you have Inigo Martinez as well. You know, having a decent keeper, I don't think is going to be the end of the world. You know, he doesn't need to be Xavi or Iniesta on the ball. You know? But the thing is, I'm pretty sure that he's going to, looking at the reports that are coming out, oh, Lewandowski, look at that flick.
Trickery and cleverness from Robert Lewandowski. Came back to do his own foraging work. And is left on the ground.
The thing is that Szczesny, from what I'm hearing, he's going to be coming as a replacement or a backup of Iñaki. So Iñaki's going to be the keeper. And I think that should be the case, you know? Why do you have Iñaki Peña as your second keeper, and you ask him to stay if you're not going to trust him or put faith in him when, hey, yo.
It's hard to argue there is.
That's one. That's one bad foul, Lamine. Lamine Yamal beats Sola.
He has produced a goal contribution in every single game this season.
See, like, why?
Or an assist.
He's Polish, right? He's got a teammate. He already knows him that well. Yeah. Szczesny is Polish, so he does have that connection with Robert Lewandowski. I mean, Zubi Izradeta wasn't the best ball-playing goalkeeper. That's what I mean. Like, for example, I don't need our goalkeeper to be, you know, a Xavi or Iniesta on the ball. I just need you not make any big mistakes, you know? Just don't make huge mistakes.
His left-footed delivery. He's killed it in, and a free header for Lewandowski. Again, the flag.
But Iñaki Peña wasn't that good last season in absence of Mats. You're right. You're true. You know, Iñaki Peña wasn't the best. But we're going to have to see what Iñaki Peña does this season, you know, because as well, like, Barcelona defense last season was very bad.
But they take a lot of risks, putting their defense line pretty high, even when they're conceding.
You know? So let's see what Iñaki Peña does this season. But in case he doesn't do well, then you have Szczesny, you know? And I think this is Iñaki Peña's chance right here. If he doesn't perform in these next upcoming weeks, I think that's his Barcelona career done. Yeah, exactly. It's Barca. If Peña performs well, he starts ahead of Szczesny. If he doesn't, then Szczesny starts ahead of him.
One of the best defensive records in the league. They've only conceded 5 goals in those 6 games.
Yeah. Though we have to trust as Hansi Flick. Yep, I know. I want to see Hansi Flick's words after the match tonight. Because I believe the here we go confirmation from Fabrizio, it was just like a couple of hours ago. Let me see if I can find it.
It is a matter of quality up front. They just had Borja Mayoral back.
So yeah, right here. Szczesny to Barcelona, here we go. Deal in place for Polish goalkeeper to join as a free agent. Szczesny will come out of retirement to sign for Barca and replace Ter Stegen on a 1-year contract. A medical test will take place in Spain in the next few days. Okay. And there we have it. There we have it.
Barcelona players that are missing due to injury this game.
Now, loose ball picked off by.
Nice ball day.
Took the long way round. some stern resistance in the form of Alex Balde, but Getafe at least flexing their attacking muscles early on here, a couple of occasions.
Hey, but Getafe, you know, they're causing, you know, some issues to Barcelona.
Inaki Peña, slightly uncomfortable take on the bounce. Peña, Alex had plenty of football last year.
All right.
Backing up Ter Stegen.
Victor Valdez was the one who was good, both goalkeeping and playmaking. See, but those are rare gems in the world of football, you know? A goalkeeper like Victor Valdez, a goalkeeper like Neuer, for example, who's a great sweeper, great on the ball, but who's also an amazing shot slapper. And people even see him as like the GOAT in that position, you know? The best goalkeeper in the history of football.
Barcelona to Villarreal that ended up with Xavi announcing that he would quit by the end of the season.
Yeah. And incidentally, that remains Barcelona's last home defeat.
I will say, you know, looking at Eric Garcia right now, because I've been looking at him in these opening couple of minutes, Eric Garcia is, you know, making those conservative passes, I would say. There's been one or two occasions where he's had maybe a good run from Marc Casado or a good run from Pablo Torre, and he chooses for the safer option. Maybe that's instructions from Hansi Flick, I would say. Even Valdez had to play goalkeeper, he made a living from it. And that's just like so weird, you know? You do that for a living, but you hate it? But it makes sense, you know? It's like some people view it as a job, even though like we sometimes idolize, you know, that position, you know? Raphinha with the corner kick. Bad execution. All good, all good.
Raphinha with already 5 goals this season. That's only one less than he managed in the entire campaign.
What's up, Francisco?
He scored 6 in a season.
Welcome to the... He wanted to be a midfielder. I didn't know about that. Same for Dani Alves on right back? Wow.
Barcelona started reading him. The problem with Raphinha is that Barcelona didn't understand the kind of player that they had bought.
Is that a foul?
They had signed a dribbler, someone like Lamine Yamal or Rivaldo, that kind of player that can dribble around. And Raphinha doesn't have that quality. Raphinha's best skill is running into the space, bursting into open areas. And they have finally understood how to use him properly, and now they send him the ball into the space, and that's why he's so dangerous this season.
Who was the player who went down?
10 assists, 7 goal contributions for him, 8 for Yamal, 8 for Lewandowski. That 3-headed attack has just been
I'm pretty sure it's
unstoppable.
Luis Milla.
For the last 3 games. 22 goals scored in their 6 straight wins. Only twice has that been betted in La Liga history. It's been that good, and over those times were famous Real Madrid teams, 1988 and 1959. Not even I remember the 59 team, Alex, but they were prolific.
You took a sabbatical that year, right? And this is also part of Getafe.
It's just like a little clash of heads.
Yeyu Santiago with that hit on Eric Garcia. It's quite uncommon, this midfield trio for Barcelona. Eric Garcia, who's a centre back.
Oh, it's not even... It was yellow.
To play for the B team until last season. And Pablo Torre, who's back after a quite discreet season.
Man, what?
At Girona.
That Girona team that did so well a year ago. And their struggles coming up with a follow-up act, aren't they?
Oh, what a back heel. No way.
That's a good leading service from Uche and a presentable opportunity.
Offside, offside.
Perez was coming from a marginal offside position. As it
Was there a foul even there? Yeah, he was miles off. But it was a nice skill move, you know, that little back heel.
offside.
With that little flick.
Both sides love
It's
to
like Eric's
push
playing two roles at the
line
same
by
time.
line and try to do the offside trap. Look at Getafe players
Yeah.
now. That's trying to make the field as narrow and as short as possible.
Yeah, I think they're the top 2 in the league in that particular statistic.
Indeed. Yeah.
Hansi Flick opted to rest Pedri, so, you know, you have to play someone in that position. You have so many midfielders injured at the moment. Gavi, Frankie, Fermin, you know.
Here's Lamine Yamal. Well, he was the target, never quite reached him. Iglesias getting it away for now. And running into
What?
Yamal
That's not a
again.
foul.
And falls foul of the flag.
Getafe love these kind of pace with lack of flow, with a lot of interruptions, with a lot of silly fouls, and this is excellent for them for breaking Barcelona's flow, and especially if they are able to achieve that Lamine Yamal doesn't get in touch with the ball. That's a huge game for them.
Managed to keep him relatively quiet so far through these early exchanges.
All right. Opening 20 minutes, Barcelona, they haven't really had a clear-cut chance of goal.
Getafe have never won here.
Neither have Getafe, I would say. Other than that header from
15 defeats.
Perez.
As Koundé goes on
Oh,
the
Koundé was scoring.
offside.
Oh my God, Koundé!
Easy
As I was just saying about that.
Soria
Barcelona, they haven't created any clear-cut chances in the opening 20 minutes. But Koundé on the overlap puts in the cross. Robert Lewandowski scores it. That's what you want your striker to do. Score the goals. Be in the right position at the right time. David Soria with the mistake.
That should
Right
count
there.
as an assist by David Soria. With
Let's
one
go.
Mistake, play that starts with Eric Garcia with that.
Oh,
run
good.
on the ball.
Hey, good pass from Eric Garcia to Lamine Yamal. It's a basic pass, though, I will say.
Koundé overlapping, becoming a proper fullback. The cross, the mistake.
Ah, that mistake from Soria. He's going to be so frustrated with that because he could have caught that.
Seventh goal of Robert
It went out of his hands.
What a terrible mistake by a good, really good goalkeeper as David Soria is.
I was going to say very
And that's
unlike
Getafe's plan. I would say ruined, you know, because it did want to make it difficult for Barca. And that's 7 goals, guys. In 7 matches, I believe. 7 goals in 7 matches.
For Robert Lewandowski now becomes the highest scoring Polish player ever in La Liga. He's gone past Jan Urban. Remember him?
Oh, of
Alex?
course.
Wow.
Osasuna, he was a very prolific striker, but he ended up playing as a sweeper. For
Eric's
Osasuna.
ball
I
playing,
do remember Jan Urban.
passing is great.
He's a striker in the 90s.
Eric on the ball is very, very good. His passing is very, very good. But one of the things that we criticize is maybe his like positional awareness, and as well as sometimes his, I would say, his decision making. And it makes sense. It's not his position. He's not natural at playing in there.
Here's Pablo Torre. Barcelona have a taste for it now. Lamine Yamal. Be desperately disappointed for their attack.
Oh, look at that skill from Koundé.
Any mistakes tonight, Alex? Yeah, they've come up
Oh, they
with-
take a shot. Take a shot.
the shot is on from
That shot was
distance.
gonna go so wide.
Well, they charge down.
Yeah, that is the most frustrating thing for Getafe. I mean, if you get beat by Barcelona because they have better players, they have more quality, that's one thing. But the other thing is just
Lewa is truly back. I think so.
putting things
Lewa
for them.
is just feeling so confident and looking so good under Hansi Flick.
The first 20 minutes still, this is exactly the kind of situation that you want to try to avoid if you're visiting Barcelona.
Ah, Lamine with the mistake.
Iglesias having stolen the ball away in midfield. Not sure what he had in mind there.
All
If
right.
it was a shot, it was a mighty ambitious one
Good pass from Inigo.
to get back to tabs on Koundé, who's already made his impact.
Eric.
Overlapping. Koundé's stayed forward as much
Ah.
as down the centre instead. It
Bad pass to Raphinha.
fades Raphinha, and a chance perhaps for Perez to head forwards. We're running into Too many Blaugrana shirts.
What's up, Ben? What's up, 24K?
The only
Bro,
teammate
at the same time, Eric gaining the experience how to be a CDM, which is great.
there wasn't an open passing line, and he just had to drive the ball. And
He's growing. He's getting comfortable with the position. We suffered a lot last year, so enjoy this, bro. We are back.
Former Barcelona players.
Barcelona, they had a star-studded squad last year. The team was very, very good, and they underperformed under Xavi.
For Barcelona, scored a couple of
You
goals,
know?
including one in the Champions League.
It was a variety of different reasons, but,
Roma.
yeah, he went to Celta Vigo afterwards.
the thing is that the squad didn't meet expectations. However, I am fucking shook for Bayern. Bro, 20 goals in the space of 1 week is absolutely ridiculous.
Barcelona born and bred.
I mean, Bayern, they're doing spectacularly well as well. That's why that game
Golden boy, Alex, back in,
is... Oh, nice.
2018.
Yep.
Got a lot of space here for Raphinha to try and exploit. Help arriving, Lamine Yamal.
Oh, Lamine Yamal almost scored. The ball was bouncing.
Soria again, he came out to meet it, didn't make any contact with the ball. Collided with Lamine Yamal.
But that game is going to be so difficult.
Looked like
It's going to be a
Soria
blockbuster,
was
you know.
scared of the contact.
Xavi overthinks a lot like Pep.
He had his eyes closed.
And also, I just don't think that he had the experience.
Again,
you know.
using Raphinha with
He was
his
learning on the
pace,
job.
the pace,
And at Barcelona, you can't really do that.
acceleration, and then Lamine Yamal was so close of scoring this goal. A goalkeeper should be way braver here in that kind of divided balls.
Well, he got lucky, didn't he? Soria, having probably made the big mistake. That could have been another one. Ball had been a couple of feet inside the post. 2-0 in ugly fashion. Midway point of the first half here at Montjuic. Adrian Healy and Alex
Okay.
Pereira with you for
I think it was more inexperience instead of overthinking. I wouldn't say overthinking was the reason why Xavi, didn't have a successful tenure. You can take a lot of factors in it. But ultimately,
Champions League.
Xavi came in.
Busy they
He
did
was
well in the Champions League.
Yep.
the manager before the manager, I would
What
say.
made of that result and performance?
There would be times when Xavi
You can't extract any
overdo
conclusion
things.
because the game
Yeah, you're
was
right.
obviously
But would you say that's
conditioned
because of
by
his
a
inexperience?
dismissal at 10th minute.
Because I would say that's the biggest thing.
This-
Xavi
this
maybe
Champions
just
League himself,
doesn't have the
explained
quality
that, by the end of that
as well.
game. There's no way that you can compete in the Champions League with 10 men.
But I mean, that's a chapter that's closed.
Yeah,
Nice, Eric.
with that red card, and there was a big error as well from Ter Stegen, wasn't there?
Yeah. He was heavily criticized by Barcelona fans after that mistake.
I mean, and rightfully so. How many mistakes has Ter Stegen done like that?
Teller, knee injury and agonizing
Also because of the
circumstances
Cruyffism,
at
that's why.
Villarreal early on.
Yeah, valid.
Will be lost for the season. Surgery performed on Monday. So it's Inaki.
A little touch of quality right there from Lamine.
Alex and
For now.
the name of Wojciech Szczesny keeps on surfacing. He's actually retired. He's hung up his gloves.
Good ball to
Temporarily, maybe.
Raphinha.
Now that Raphinha breaking through.
Ah, so close to scoring the second.
With a
Was he
little
offside, though?
correction, I think the flag had come up in any case. What did you say about a lot of offsides?
Ooh, it was close.
Exactly. I
It'd be
mean,
very,
we
very
saw it
close.
coming. We do our homework.
Good
our
save
prep.
from Sodia, though.
That was a good ball, and what a way of finishing. by
Yeah, it was a good try. It was a good try.
Composure, trying this little flick over David Soria.
What's your feeling as an onlooker who saw Inaki Peña play a lot of last season too? Barcelona need to go out and get a more established.
They need a reliable backup for Iñaki Peña. I think that's the real reason why they're signing Chesney.
Yeah, and the commentators that they're talking about right now, they're talking about the goalkeeper situation.
with just 20-year-old kids, and that is an unacceptable for Barcelona, even though their bet on kids is paying off quite well. But the goalie is a different position.
Yes. Well, you can't really afford to take any bedding in chances with, can you?
Yeah. It'd be a huge responsibility, for example, to put faith in Estrada or Kochen. Or Kochen. No, both of them are really, really good. They're showing promise in La Masia.
Visitors have had a couple of their own.
But, you know, to place the responsibility of Barcelona's starting goalkeeper, you know, which is like the pinhead of Barcelona's attacks.
Effort as the flick on comes towards Koundé, didn't quite reach him. Taken away at the last.
Good tackle from Marcasado right there. Inigo, without a shadow of a doubt, is our most improved player from last season. He stepped up a lot.
Last beat Barcelona.
Would you say Inigo or would you say Raphinha? Because I would say Inigo, he was solid. This season, you're right, he's improved a lot. But I would say Raphinha as well has improved tremendously. Last season, I believed what? Oh my God, I was about to say.
That is great. That is great by Iñaki Peña. That pass by Luis Milla was outstanding.
Raphinha is another player I would say who has improved. Because Raphinha was solid last season just as well. But this season, he's been like world class. Let's look at his stats.
To be the sweeper, to play far away from his goal, just to cover.
Okay, this season, in the 2024-25 season, he's played 7 matches, and he scored 5 goals.
4 years in the Barcelona B team.
How many assists though?
Year away on loan in terms
With 2 assists.
But he never left Barcelona, even when he played for Galatasaray.
Now then,
Ooh, Raphinha, good try. So that's basically almost a goal contribution a game. When you compare last season, you know, look at that.
And that's the thing.
10 goals in 37 matches. Also, like, you know, there were some assists as well in there, but no, Raphinha has been much, much better this season. We always have good connections signing youth from the Andalusia and Basque region. Rafi was good last season, but Inigo didn't seem so impressive in the league last season. Okay, so you would say Inigo Martinez has been your most improved, Barcelona's the most improved player. Okay.
Because back in that season, his manager was Domènec Torrent, who was Pep Guardiola's assistant at Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Manchester.
That's a good shout. I want to see Iñaki Peña as well. I want to see how he performs because Iñaki Peña could also be another good shout. You know?
Managing New York City FC, didn't he, right here?
Indeed, yeah. Now he's managing Atlético San Luis in La Liga MX in the Mexican League.
As Balde takes a spin, courtesy of Carlos Perez.
Another foul from Perez.
You wonder if Raphinha can go on and challenge his single-season goal-scoring record. Never really been known as a prolific scorer, has he? 11, the most he's ever scored in a particular season. That was with Leeds in the English Premier League.
Wow, so he's only scored
5. Yeah. Under Bielsa, yes.
11 goals in the season. Wow.
Here's a little pocket of space for Pablo Torre to work with. Lamine Yamal. Oh, Lewandowski, somehow they've left him alone.
Offside. That was a good ball from Lamine, but it just seemed like it was just offside.
He was wrestling.
Yeah.
Juan Berrocal, he was clearly offside, and you need to react quicker if you are a Getafe defender. Even if you
Every time Raphinha looked like he was going to start doing great under Xavi, he got injured. Not only that, but maybe like a performance came in that just, you know, changed expectations or, you know, put a damper on things, you know. But towards the later half of the season, Raphinha was amazing. When you're thinking about those, you know, those big games, especially that game against PSG in the Champions League, Raphinha showed up.
Really caught the eye right from the word go this season. A big part in that season opening win at the Mestalla against Valencia. Cubarsi.
Nice. Oh, good pass from Raphinha. Lewandowski finished that. No. Ah.
Pick up the pieces.
That pass from Raphinha from was excellent.
That's two for company. Forced to check back. Well, maybe David Soria can claim that he's made up for his
Oh, no way.
error now with
Oh my God, look at that cross.
That's a good-looking ball. Getafe, there have been, as we pointed out, just a little bit of space sometimes behind the Barcelona.
Handball. Handball from Barcelona.
Trying to exploit it on the break.
Especially they're trying to win.
Gyökeres, 7 games, 11 goals and 1 assist. This season, Ajay?
Defender of the back four of Barcelona.
Wow.
To find a player always in that space behind the Basque defender. They were claiming for a handball by Carlos Alaña, and then Íñigo Martínez ran over him.
Okay, he's going to be a player that we're going to be keeping an eye on.
Description, Alex. It was a running over, wasn't it?
And that's a save by David Soria. What a pass by Raphinha.
Lewandowski went for the nutmeg. Ah. Hey.
Again, more evidence of what Robert Lewandowski was talking about. Just the more direct, the quicker approach, getting the balls into the box for him to feed upon.
Hence why I believe the overall improvement for the team, it would be Íñigo instead, in my opinion, from where he was at from last year.
Barcelona's offensive structure, they tried to put 2 number 10s behind the striker, and it was too obvious, too predictable.
Okay.
They were lacking the free flow. Here you can see a lot of different players.
Casado, Raphinha.
Look at Marc Casado, for instance. Now.
Oh, lovely move to beat the man.
Player swapping positions. This is something that didn't
Ah.
happen here under Xavi.
It was a year of turmoil, wasn't it? Despite eventually finishing in second place, some way off the pace.
To be honest, technically wise, Gyökeres is better than Haaland. He would suit Barca more than Haaland will.
And of course, all the was he or wasn't he?
What's his price tag again? 70, 80 million, around there?
We had last season. Yeah.
Well, you know, to be fair, a lot of people were questioning the appointment of Hansi Flick, suggesting perhaps his disappointment with the German national team.
Yeah, that's true.
He wasn't quite the right
There
man
were
for
some
the job.
critics of Hansi Flick.
The Flick factor has been huge. No doubt about it. Players responding to his style of management. If there is any concern,
Isn't
Alex,
Gyökeres
can
older?
we
He's in his
keep
prime at
this
the moment, no?
high-intensity
Okay,
style going
let's look at him.
over the course of a long season?
Yeah, and he kept getting.
Let's look
harder
at
and harder.
Gyökeres.
So you first start the season without Frenkie de Jong.
Okay, so
no Ronald
26 years
Araujo,
old,
then you
187
lose,
centimeters.
Dani Olmo, then you lose
His market value is 66 million. So if Sporting
but so far,
were to let him go,
Barcelona,
it would
especially
what
with
be
Flick,
70, 80 million, roughly around there.
Yeah.
10 goals,
Raphinha,
1 assist in 6 matches.
instinctive back heel, knowing that Raphinha was continuing his run.
Wow.
I mean, Yamal dancing on the touchline with Iglesias as the spectator. Uche trying to make life
17
awkward.
17 successful dribbles. Is that the
Did
season?
enough as it transpired.
Huh.
Cristantus Uche.
Okay.
He's quite the story, isn't he?
That's an interesting
Uche?
profile.
Alex playing in the 3rd division last year.
Yeah,
with
but Luis Suarez
Liga.
joined around 27, 28. Obviously not same level. No, of course. Luis Suarez was one of the best strikers ever.
North African territory.
Oh, yeah.
and he was
Yeah, Luis Suarez, I think, joined around when he was 27.
that plays in the third
He
tier,
joined
Primera Federación, which is the name of
2014, 2015.
Getafe signed him this summer.
And was at Barcelona for,
As a holding midfielder instead of a striker, but
what,
that
six,
sort of-
six,
that
7
lack
seasons?
of strikers available for Bordalas ended up with Uche, which is playing as a striker. And
Came in 2014, left in 2020, I
doing
believe.
quite well in this new position.
Or 2021.
Yeah, scored on his debut. 1-1 draw. Getafe let it Bilbao to open the season. Getafe on Saturday, I mentioned, got a
All right.
1-1 draw against Leganés.
Leganés.
It's fondly referred to as the South Madrid derby.
The working class derby of Madrid.
Oh, good pass. I mean, 38 minutes
Penalty from
have gone in the first half.
Mayoral.
Solid game from Barcelona. Good opportunities.
Tonight on the bench.
Barcelona winning. Getafe haven't really created much. Only one dangerous opportunity you could say, and that was the Perez header. But Barcelona, they've been solid. I'm liking what we're seeing.
Inside to Pablo Torre.
This is the game in which Barcelona would have struggled immensely last season.
La Liga goal
You know,
last
struggling to
week.
break these type of teams down.
5-1 win against Villarreal.
He also produced an assist, a great assist to Robert Lewandowski. His father used to be a professional player. He played for Racing de Santander in Primera División a lot of seasons.
If we do sign him, I believe he's the third player that joined Barca from Sporting.
Involved in the build-up again here.
Ooh, Marcasado.
Yeah, feeding inside
Ah, he went for the
Casado.
shot.
Koundé, Lamine Yamal.
Oh.
Getafe unable to get close to
Let me
the
trying
ball
to find Raphinha right there.
in that passage of play.
Oh, but they're doing a great job working off the ball. They stay compact as a unit. They drift from right to left according to Barcelona.
Open up the ball, Dave.
They're staying super narrow, and they're forcing Barcelona to play wide.
I don't know what that was from Raphinha right there.
First time jab in the general direction of Koundé. Barca won this corresponding fixture 4-0 last year. You referenced that, Alex. That was a game. It was almost a coming out party for Raphinha, wasn't it?
He scored the first goal, and he gave an assist, and he destroyed Getafe's high line with his runs into the space. We haven't seen that much because Getafe are dropping a little bit deeper than...
Wow, look at has Pablo Torre and Raphinha switched positions? Because now we're seeing Raphinha more centrally.
Spotted João Felix also on the score sheet that night, as was Frankie de Jong, and you mentioned him, and he is actually back in training, as is Gavi, so there'll be two presumed starters who will be back on the radar of Hansi Flick. It'd be
Yeah,
very interesting to
look
see
at where Raphinha is at the moment.
Balances
Raphinha is so
that
central.
as more experienced players returning to the fold.
Is that an instruction from Hansi Flick, maybe?
Talking about Gavi as an experienced player. He's not even 20. But he
Yeah, it's
brings
all
up
relative,
so
isn't
much energy, and yeah, he's such an important player. Also Fermin Lopez, who was last season's big surprise at Barcelona. He's injured as well. He's expected to return.
Okay,
back
open
in
out wide.
October, and he will be yet another great addition to the midfield.
Ooh, Lamine went for goal. Good try. Body's moving forward. Torre dropping down to allow Raphinha in the 10. Okay.
The way he carries the ball, he's only 17, and he drives, he cuts inside, he shoots.
Barcelona predominantly attacking from the right-hand side.
No roof at all.
Makes sense. You have
His
Lamine
numbers
Yamal
are
there.
way better than Messi's numbers at his age.
See, I don't. Well, why are you comparing numbers from Messi to Lamine?
Season, he won't turn 18 until next summer. He's got an opportunity to become the highest scoring.
That just puts even more pressure on Lamine Yamal to perform, because hopefully he's able to have a long, successful career at Barca. But what happens if he, I don't know, has a dip in form, isn't able to perform anymore?
Boyan Kirkic, yeah.
Yeah. Barcelona players who never quite were able to push on. By the way, Ansu Fati is available tonight.
And we're gonna, and hopefully we're gonna see him.
Yes.
We forget that he inherited that number, that jersey from Leo Messi himself, and that was a huge problem.
Ah,
He put a lot of pressure on that kid.
Yeah, I mean, that was
a bad
tremendous
pass
sense.
from
It's hard
Lamine.
to have you back around these parts. Hansi Flick, though, was impressed with Ansu Fati in pre-season. And then he got injured, didn't he, just before the team left for the United States in their pre-season tour, and he hasn't really been involved since. Good clearance from Soria.
Iñaki.
Almost
And Iñaki hasn't been tested at all tonight. He's only had, what, one occasion where he was called into action?
At the right moment.
And that's what a top keeper at a top club does. You know, you're not going to be called into action too much unless, you know, it's in one of those tough games and everything. No, against a team of equal level. But when you are called into action, you're going to need to perform.
So that's why Barcelona need to kind of step up their game a little bit. I'm not saying that they're playing a bad game at all, but you've got a feeling that they're not putting 100% of their effort.
And should Barcelona...
All day. Getting the benefit of the doubt there.
Well, I mean, you want to close out the game. You want a comfortable scoreline before you take your foot off the gas. Because one goal from Getafe and then the game's changed. You know?
Spent a grand total of $500,000 to bring Uche to Getafe. For a big spending club, of course. Total of 8 million spent on 5 different players this past summer. They inhabit a very different universe in which Barcelona exists.
Oh, but they did have the same problems as Barcelona had for registering their players.
That's La Liga as a whole having those problems.
The salary cap of La Liga. And yeah,
Guys, the first half is about to be wrapped up. Thoughts on the first half. Which players have impressed you? Which players have, you know, you've been slightly disappointed with? Thoughts on the first half?
Already there on loan, but signing was made permanent, and Gustavo Alvarez going to Saudi Arabia. Those two sales netted the club around $30 million.
I think the team overall is having a solid game. I wouldn't say there's been one outstanding player over the rest. Oh, Perez.
Shifting of the footwork, Perez trying to hit the accelerator. Jene with the cross.
Nice. Much better for Eric this time.
Steer it to safety.
He's been much more solid, both on the ball and off the ball as well. You know, occupying the right positions.
Counter-attack could be on here.
See, Marcasol should have passed that ball to Lewandowski right there instead of Torre.
By Jene to snuff it out, but not according to referee Gonzalez Fuertes.
And it was a decision-making mistake by Marc Casado. He had Lewandowski on the left-hand side ready to storm out into the space, but he didn't see it. He played short pass to Pablo Torre.
So into first half stoppage time.
Nice, Raphinha. See, why pull back there? Just continue running into the space.
Lewandowski's strike
You had Koundé.
separating the two teams.
All right, well, let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats. Now that the first half has ended, you know. So, stats. 78% ball possession, 7 shots, 2 on target, 1 is a goal. And that was the key action from Eric Garcia to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal passing it to Jules Koundé on the overlap. Jules Koundé putting the cross. Mistake from David Soria. Not able to catch the ball, and Lewandowski in the right place, right time. Barcelona lead. Look how Hansi Flick celebrate, man. Okay. The expected goals, 0.2. Wow. All right. Passes 324 compared to 91. Duels won 27. So far, the most highest rated player is Lewandowski. And I'm assuming that's because of the goal. Makes sense. But let's see what social media is saying about it, guys. Let's see what the reaction is. Wow, is this true? Vinicius is going to win the 2020 Ballon d'Or? Crazy. We'll see the reaction. Not the best half of football from us, but still enough for the lead. I would say it's a solid half. You know, I wouldn't say it's anything too crazy. Describe the first half versus Getafe. Professional. Professional. 9 fouls from Girona, 0 yellow cards. The game has been rather calm with occasional scares here and there. Nothing too fiery, though. As we say, raphinha gets slid into, then Torre finally fouled. And here's Raphinha winning the Player of the Month award. Props to him. Nah, it's not easy, you know. Is this the first time that he's won the Player of the Month award? You also have the players coming out in support for Ter Stegen. Molta forza, capita. All right. I mean, it's understandable. You know, the game is very calm. You know, I would say it's been a professional performance. Barcelona, you know, cruising. A second goal, and I'm honestly looking maybe to bring in an Ansu Fati, a Pedri. Just give him the entirety of the 90 minutes to rest. Rest Inigo. You could bring on Sergio Dominguez. Have a partnership of Sergio Dominguez and Pau Cubarsi. Bring on Paul Victor, bring on Ferran, rest Lamine, rest Lewandowski. Because Barcelona's next match, let me see, Barcelona's next match is this weekend. And it's going to be against Osasuna away from home on Saturday. And then the next following Tuesday, we're going to be playing in the Champions League yet again. We're going to be playing against Young Boys. At home, though, which is good. And then we face Alaves, Sevilla, and then that difficult week of Bayern and Real Madrid. Wow. Look at that. And with this, boys, Barcelona are 7 for 7. Looking at the table. Looking at the table, top, win. 23 goals scored, 5 conceded. Real Madrid in second with 17. 5 wins, 2 draws. They haven't lost. Athletic Club in third. Wow. 4 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. Okay. The loss against Atletico Madrid and the loss against Barca. Villarreal, a game to play, but then they could be propelled. Europa Conference League qualification. Okay. Solid. All right. Oh no, how's Julian Alvarez doing for Atletico Madrid? I know that Julian isn't having a great start, I would say. What are his stats? Only 1 goal in 6 matches? Ugh. He started 4 of them. Came off the bench in 2. Played 90 minutes against Rajo. Didn't do anything. RB Leipzig. Oof. Not the best, run of games right here. Performed against his best performance against Chile recently. All right. Here, halftime stats. No complaints except for Raphinha. I understand the captaincy means a lot to him, but he needs to calm down a bit and play his game. For me, for as much stake as our club's medical staff get, they've done a tremendous job with Balde. Could never have guessed he's making his way back from almost 4 months on the sidelines. Looks fitter and stronger than ever, and I mean that very literally. Yes, our defending can be better, but it's crazy how well we have played so far considering our 2 starting center backs. From the back season, Christensen played only 26 minutes, and Araujo hasn't even played a single minute. Kudos to Hansi Flick. Lamine is going to be whatever he wants and fly as high as he wants, because he knows that Koundé will always be there to catch him. What a show of solidarity and quality from the Frenchman. Jules Koundé having a great game defensively. Okay. Eric Garcia has had some good minutes as a pivot. He's looking more and more confident, and therefore is taking on more of a leading role with the ball. I also think that having Marc Casado around is helping him give dynamism to the game. Okay, those are some thoughts from people on social media. So it's going to be on Monday, in which Szczesny signs. Oh wow, okay, so right here, Szczesny will sign his Barcelona contract on Monday. Wow. Okay. Here Barcelona is rocking up with the shirts in support of Marc-Andre ter Stegen. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. Oh. back to get. Ooh. Bro, I have no idea how Vinny wasn't sent off for that action on the Girona on the. Wait, who were they playing against? Was it also Getafe? No, it was against Alaves. Oof. Hey, good goal from Mbappe right there. Good goal. It was a good goal. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't discount this man. That was a sensational solo goal.
Very good finish. He's got to be careful. Mbappe making way. What a goal he scored in the first half. Something got on off the ball there. Oh, he kicked out at him, Hendrick. What a silly challenge.
And you should have been booked for that.
A brilliant goal from Prontessoni. Now,
I will say,
celebrate when you score at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid.
But they go and get another one here.
Ball over the top for Kiki Garcia.
Bro, Real Madrid having the scare in the last couple of minutes right there. Ha. Szczesny is not a backup goalkeeper. Barcelona want backup for Peña. They should sign Navas. Maybe out of your mind to put Peña over Szczesny. There's a class difference. Szczesny is top 10 goalkeepers. All right, difference of opinion. Pau Victor. Wait, who else? Pau Victor, Ansu Fati, and Ferran are warming up during halftime. I want to see all three of them have some minutes in the second half. That would be good. Non-penalty goals in 2024-25 La Liga. Lewandowski and raphinha 11. Look at this stat right here. Bro, it's crazy how Real Madrid always get these penalties, man. And they complain. All right, boys, second half. About to start.
Timing impeccable. Barcelona looking to continue their impeccable, perfect start to the season. Looking to re-establish that 4-point gap over Real Madrid they have at the top of the table. Real Madrid, as you just saw, narrow winners in the end last night, Alex, against Alaves. You made things interesting. They'll be hoping that Getafe don't do something similar here. Barcelona looking to get to the comfort zone that a second and even a third goal would provide.
Exactly. They have a pretty interesting cautionary tale in what happened yesterday to Real Madrid after they got 3-0 up easily against Alaves. If you blink in Primera División, you get in trouble, even if you're facing a humble opponent as Alaves was yesterday to Real Madrid, or Getafe are today against Barcelona. This is a very narrow advantage, and Barcelona need to start off this second half with a higher tempo of the game that they showed in the first half, and try to score the second one and try to manage playing time for Pedri and the rest of the players that are waiting for their chance on the bench.
Well, everyone else was waiting, it appears, for Carles Alenya, who was the last one out on the pitch.
Nah, I would say rest Pedri completely. Like, no reason to give him minutes. Unless the game is, getting a little bit out of control. Then I would say, yeah, bring him on.
Going from right to left.
Oh, mistake from Inigo.
Alenya was the beneficiary. Here's Carles Perez curling it in, and Iñaki Peña happy just to let it drift through untouched.
No foul on Inigo Martinez right there?
These are the kind of actions, other than this mistake by Inigo Martinez, but I'm talking about Iñaki Peña's false move out of the goal. These are the kind of actions that instill a little
what a
bit of
pass to
doubt,
Casado.
not only on the crowd, but also in the defenders. You need
Raphinha into Pablo Torre.
goalkeeper that
Foul.
is so sure of what
No?
he's doing.
Okay, Lamine.
Yeah, it's contagious, isn't it, for defenders?
It
if they're
is.
just not 100% sure about their goalkeeper. It affects everything. Fascinating to see how Hansi Flick negotiates this latest setback. Every setback in terms of injury has been brushed aside. You know, the way Dani Olmo played at the start of the year when they lost him, you would
That's
think
another play that I just completely forgot about. Dani Olmo.
just powered on.
Oh, Raphinha.
Raphinha didn't quite get the power he was seeking.
I completely forgot about Olmo. I was thinking,
Resemblance with what Real Madrid
wow.
did, last
And that's
season.
credit to Hansi Flick, man, because Dani Olmo was such, so good in the opening, 3 matches before he got injured against Girona.
Vital players in the middle of the park, and yet they won La Liga and the Champions League. So this is kind of the
And with
path
all these
forward
injuries,
for
the team just
Barcelona.
keeps
No
on going.
matter The hurdles, no matter the challenges,
That's props.
Keep trying and keep getting results.
If you include the tail end of last season, Barcelona have actually won 10 straight in the league, because they won their last 4 at the tail end of the previous campaign, albeit when the championship had already gone quite a time earlier.
Where's Ansu in the warm-up, though?
5 players warming up for
Do you
Barcelona.
see Hector Ford, Pau Victor, Gerard Martin?
See him just down the bottom
No Ansu?
left-hand corner of your picture.
Okay.
There were 3 changes tonight. Gerard Martin, Pedri and Sergi Dominguez all rested from the team that perhaps the most impressive result of the season thus far, to go to Villarreal and win.
Nice, Torre. Good turn. Good pass to Lewa.
Is really something.
Hey, that's a yellow card.
You know, on a different night that game might have gone a little differently, Alex, because Villarreal certainly had their chances.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
an amazing
it's
victory
just
for
a foul.
Barcelona. Villarreal were unbeaten until they faced Hansi Flick's team.
Lewandowski still down behind the play, and Raphinha, knowing that, I think he's going to play it out. Well, they're actually keeping possession. Lewandowski walking back rather gingerly. They hurt a little more, don't they, at the age of 36?
It's not about how bad it hurts. It's about the recovery. When you get older, recovery time is slow. It drags. It takes you like 2 or 3 days to get fully recovered from a game.
Ah, so close. Getafe, one of the dirtiest teams in La Liga, like usual. The amount of fouls that they're committing, I want to see like the fouls that they've committed. 9 in the first half.
Assuming a lot of risk.
Wow.
Now trying to slip it through for Koundé. Instead, Barca can patrol on the left with Balde now.
Nah, the
Raphinha.
pass too long.
Balde
I mean, Raphinha manages to rescue some of
get a cross in.
yeah, to rescue the action, at least get a cross. But the pass from Balde was a little bit too much power on him.
Fast, but not that fast. But he managed to salvage that ball.
And now Pablo Torre will be in possession of the first corner of this second half. As you mentioned, went on loan to Girona last year. Yamal thought about coming for that and then changed his mind.
Nice, Lamine.
Does the tracking back work. Interesting statistic about him, Alex. He's also one of the top tacklers in La Liga.
Oh, look at the piece of skill from Lamine right there. And that's something that a lot of people don't talk about. Lamine Yamal defending and tracking back. His defensive actions to help out Carvajal in the Euros, his defensive actions to help out Koundé in Barca. You know, that's actually one of his strengths.
You want to be a top player. It's not only about attacking, it's also about helping out your teams in defense.
You know, I mean, as Jurgen Klopp said it, unless you're, you know, Messi, then you have to defend. Simple as that. Oh, what a pass from Balde. Oh, Lewandowski was right there. What a block from David Soria. He just put his hand out. What a pass from Balde de Torre.
Raphinha was in a central area, so Pablo Torre identified the open space and made that run. The pass by Balde was good. They're trying to attack more from this left-hand side.
That's clever from the
Oh, no one was there.
Slipping across the face of goal.
Ah, no one was there to just put it behind. We need those kind of teams in the league to make it great. You know, to make a league fantastic, you want all types of teams. You want teams who are expansive, teams who sit back, teams who are dirty, teams who play attractive football. You know, different types of teams. It feels illegal to watch Yamal slap around grown men, but Balde being back is so good. We really missed him. Balde offers so much to Barca on the left-hand side. Offers with dynamism, everything.
Reconnect with Koundé.
It's completely different when Balde is not there. And you notice it. He was a big miss last season, you know. We had Cancelo, but Cancelo is just not the same.
Good night for the assistant referees, one in which they will completely earn their pay, Alex.
Yeah, they're going to be busy. We saw Pedri, Ferran Torres, and also Ansu Fati warming up.
I want to see Ansu. I want to see Ansu.
Earlier tonight.
That's him.
Yep.
Ah, Raphinha so close.
Remember who started life as a 17-year-old in very much the same fashion Lamine Yamal has. Here's Sola getting the cross in and a comfortable take that Naki Peña will enjoy.
All right, comfortable. He's warming up now, so he should get good game time. I would say in the 60th minute mark, around there, maybe sub out. I don't even know who to sub out. Maybe Pablo Torre.
Where he is now, even making Lewandowski to move a little bit to the left.
Ooh.
Now running into stern resistance from.
Wait. If you call a foul, that's a yellow.
The Paraguayan centre back.
If you call a foul, that's a yellow. I can feel Ansu's aura.
Escape a caution here. Not much of the ball he got.
No. He also threw the chicken wing, the left elbow, trying to stop Lamine Yamal. It's funny that we're watching a Getafe game and we are yet to see any yellow card.
I know, that's crazy. So many fouls committed and no yellow cards.
Rete probably be on the term as a final warning, the Paraguayan international. Looks like one
Torre direct free kick.
part of that defence.
Oh, this is far out.
Borderlands isn't here tonight. Getafe manager
This is very, very far out.
now raphinha. What can he dial up?
Oh, corner kick. It hits the wall. Okay.
Corner kick
Well,
is the
Flick did say
upshot.
he has a specific position he wants onto the play. And that's in the, what? In that number 9 position, no?
This summer in La Copa America with Brazil from a similar distance.
Leo comes off, Anso as a 9. Yeah.
Free kick
So it's not going to be the 55th minute. It's most likely going to be the 70th around there.
It's a thankless task, isn't it, for one?
Bro, look what Lewandowski doing, man.
Lewandowski.
Inigo Martinez with the block.
Service.
Take a shot, take a shot. Ah.
That man on the edge of the area. Casado.
Did you see Endrick literally needed a defender in the nuts last night? No card is crazy. No VAR check either is even crazier. Because, okay, the referee misses it. But, hello, VAR, you have a billion cameras there. You call any single touch on a Real Madrid, attacker as a penalty. But you miss that? It's just unbelievable.
We talked about this in the first half, talking about Gavi, but Casado was of a more mature vintage, shall we say, at the age of 20.
Yeah.
To break into the first team.
I saw that Madrid favoritism is just insane.
Yeah, but he originally was a
That's so crazy, man.
midfielder, was a central midfielder instead
My
of,
goodness,
number
man.
8.
And it wasn't only him, but you see also like Vinny as well. You know, oh wow.
Noche, talking of adapting.
Ooh. That bull looks sick.
Completely different position, completely different
Is that the one that Pau
surroundings.
Cubarsi uses?
The Spanish top flight.
Or is the one that Koundé uses?
Corner here for the visitors. And you have to go back 2 years, and Uche was
Leo thinks anyone is scared of his little dummy as if he's the Flash. Bro, it's hilarious thinking that Lewandowski does that and something's gonna happen because of it.
Stuff. Now then, what can they do from the corner? Rocao able to get a clean header. Barcelona able to clear unencumbered. There's Yayu, the midfielder who used to play for Valencia.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's for Pau Cubarsi because Pau Cubarsi has the same boots.
We saw the kidman for Barcelona trying to give the player in question the new boots.
Pau, Iñaki, and Jules wear it. Not gonna lie, Adidas has been killing it lately with kits and boots.
Now on to Raphinha.
Oh, good pass.
Nice
No,
pass
so
inside.
close.
Time tackle needed to be. Back come the whole
Lamine
team.
Yamal, take a shot.
Yamal, let's open up on the
Oh
right.
my gosh.
Lovely strike, and Soria
What a
has
save from David Soria, denying Lamine Yamal. Good try.
And he's only 17, but
Saw
he's
Robbie
playing
Lou's
the
video
Lamine Yamal
against the
classic.
corruption
Cutting
from
inside
Real Madrid
and
TV and how the refs are
smoothly
scared to make calls against Madrid.
to put
Each passing game, I believe it more and
easy
more.
shot on the far post. That was looking for
Every single time Real Madrid don't get a call in their favor, it's on Real Madrid TV. Real Madrid TV should not even exist, you know, or even be allowed to make videos about referees.
He's had to make since an unwitting helping hand to Robert
That's
Lewandowski,
crazy.
the only goal of the game. That was a fabulous save. It looked even better upon closer
I know
inspection.
everyone is like fuck him because he didn't come,
Replay.
but Williams on that left would go crazy. I know Nico Williams would have been amazing for Barca. If I'm being honest. The shot was gonna hit the post. I mean, you never know. It could have hit the post, but like gone in. But still, really good save. Bro, Yamal might be a Robin regen.
Driving down the line, Scales Perez did well.
Oh, Cubarsi mistake. Oh, thank God.
Just a loose clearance to the benefit of Uche. And then frustration for Yayu as he overhit the follow-up. In a fairly promising position ahead.
Is something wrong with Pau Cubarsi's boots?
Barcelona needs something different in the middle of the park, Adrian. those were the boots. The boots were for
Yeah.
Cubarsi.
Yeah.
They need something different in the middle of the park. They need Pedri to have a little bit more of control and to.
So what, you bring out Eric Garcia?
send a through ball.
Ferran
Yeah,
coming on.
because
For who?
They haven't been able to create that many chances, especially in this second half. Getafe's defense is quite well placed, just managing the situation. So they need someone who's able to create something. And the first man was not Pedri.
Okay, Ferran coming off.
Say Ferran.
Looks like it was going to go in. Great shot. Olise is a great talent, but Bayern ain't giving him up for cheap.
The second switch will be the boots.
Ferran left, Raphinha 10.
Now Cubarsi still looking to get. Don't often see this actually, Alex. Players changing boots during the course of play.
Not really, especially in the second half.
So sometimes you see, I remember Neymar changing his boots. I remember Messi changing his boots.
The boots.
So sometimes it,
Consternation.
sometimes, I don't know, uncomfortable.
As you can see, Getafe also preparing a couple of
Fernaldo. Are we going to see the shark?
One of them. Abdoulaye Keita. Also set to
Oh,
take
nice,
it.
Balde.
As Balde gives a little shimmy on the near side. Lewandowski. Mal, the overlap is always awaiting.
Oh.
Seemed to be impossible to keep going, and yet keep going he did.
What a dribble from Lamine. Bro, every touch that Lamine Yamal has is just like, it oozes quality and, class.
Off, Alex. That's the question.
Maybe Lamine to give him some rest.
Maybe.
Or Raphinha.
Yep. Pablo Torre, meanwhile, swinging it in.
No foul.
Casado was closest to actually getting on the end of this, and now the subs can take place, and we'll have our question answered.
Ooh. Nah, pen. Lamine playing more inverted, almost like he's trying to play as a 10.
Well, no, it is.
Pablo Torre.
All right, Pablo Torre, yep.
Interesting substitution, yeah. An offensive one for sure.
It's nice to see that when Lamine Yamal, he starts out on the right, but he cuts in, you know. This high line does worry me because Madrid is a disgustingly pacey. Barcelona suffered against Madrid, if you remember, in the last couple times we played them, especially in the Super Cup. I think that we get demolished by them with that high line.
15 goals last year, some output for a team like Getafe.
But the key is
Concerns at the start of this season.
Hansi Flick is improving the team.
Yayu and
But Koundé, great defensively. Balde has the pace to recover. Cubarsi, great defensively.
protagonists.
You know, it's going to be a tough game against Madrid, but I don't see it as, like, the end of the world. It's going to be a challenge for sure.
Now Ferran Torres started life centrally alongside Lewandowski, isn't he?
Yeah, but I'm afraid that he's going to play on the left-hand side, and Raphinha will play number 8 now. As he started the season at Mestalla, playing as inside right. Look at Raphinha, his position. Yeah, he's going to play next to Jules Koundé and Lamine Yamal, and technically Ferran will be the left winger.
Away from Soria, a couple of players down in the aftermath, including
Minimum draw,
Lewandowski.
because if they win there, they're ahead of us.
Collision as he
Well, I mean, Barcelona are 4 points ahead.
swinging cross.
So
They had to come for it.
if Barcelona, even they lose, we have a 1 point advantage. So it's not the end of the world if we do lose. But I want Barcelona to be going after for the win, of course.
There was a little push on Lewandowski by Genet. He loses his balance, and then he ends up crashing with the goalkeeper with David Soria.
Yeah, sorry, I caught him full.
Their
on
midfield
the
cannot fuck
chest
with us
the
respectively.
boot.
Bro, Pedri's gonna run wings. Oh my God! For a second, I thought that was Ansu Fati. I was like saying, "Oh my God, is Ansu Fati gonna come on?"
Lewandowski is back up.
Yeah, definitely Ferran Torres is going to be the left winger, but Ferran has this tendency of tucking in and look for central areas. It's quite important for Barcelona.
1 point difference if
to
both
win
win their
on that
games ahead of
left-hand side.
Clásicos, because
Otherwise,
we're
if
ahead of
this
games
team
than them.
even narrower in attack,
Wait,
make
are
things
we?
easier for Getafe to defend.
No, we're both on 7.
Raphinha playing centrally is also something
No,
we've seen
we're
previously
both tied with
in
games.
this campaign. As Lewandowski is going through a torrid time at the moment. And still no yellow cards in this game, Alex.
No.
That may be the most surprising statistic of all.
Especially if Getafe are involved. I mean, Maura Arambarri just entered the pitch, so that would have been cruel for the Uruguayan. That, by the way, he's playing today. He's
No,
game
yeah.
number 200
Yamal should come off.
competition with Getafe.
I think Hansi Flick is not going to sub out Lamine Yamal. Looking at what he said in the press conference, I don't think he's going to be opting to rest him. And hey, if the data says that Lamine Yamal, his sprints are good, he's still fit, because I'm assuming that's what,
Defeat against Betis.
goes into decide on whether a player is going to be rested or not.
Back-to-back games just 4 days apart. They lost to Seville 1-0 and Betis 2-1.
Because I'm pretty sure every single player has a chip on that little training vest that they have that allows them to track the amount of sprints that they're running, the distance, everything, the fatigue.
Does get a corner.
Those kind of assists are in vogue lately because Vinicius Junior also gave a couple of assists with the outset of his.
All right.
What a competition we have between.
Corner kick
Raphinha
for
and Vinicius
Perez.
Yeah. That provoked quite a discussion, didn't it, on our ESPN FC studio show as the corner comes in. Which assist was better? I think opinion was divided.
It depends on the color of your scarf, basically.
Barcelona will stay here at the Montjuic, the home game against Osasuna on Saturday, and then it's back to Champions League activity for the midweek next week. The young boys coming here. That's a good-looking cross beyond the far post.
I understand that the majority of you guys are traumatized because of what happened to Fati. Remember, this is a different regime, physical work and stuff.
Barcelona still
No, I wouldn't even say I'm worried because of that. Oh, nice little.
come here 'cause Lewandowski's on the
No.
prowl. Shot was blocked.
I would basically be saying because Lamine Yamal is one of the few players who hasn't been rested whatsoever.
Insurance policy,
You know?
because
And
Getafe can
Hansi Flick has opted to rest Lewandowski at times, opted to rest Inigo Martinez, Pau Cubarsi, Pedri, Marcasado, Balde, but he hasn't rested Lamine Yamal. I'm just saying, potentially 10 to 15 minutes every single game. I don't think it's the end of the world because Lamine Yamal is a player who's going to be playing almost all of the games.
It's up to Barcelona to speed up the tempo of the game and to score the second.
I'm just saying that's something just to keep in the back of your mind. Just focus on Lamine Yamal and his fitness. I do like how much technology Flick brought, that genetic stuff for Pedri. It's really took a German to change our lives, man. I'm in tears. I mean, at a top club like Barcelona, everything under the sun that could possibly help Barcelona should be looked at. And work on the small details.
The recent avalanche of goals we've seen from the Blaugrana seems to be drying up for now. Of course, it's the quarter of this game to go. And that will be a free kick, and there we go. It took a long time in coming.
First yellow card for Getafe.
And it was a substitute.
Exactly.
We needed fresh blood to get the yellow card.
People more worried about the quality of games every club has to play. Yeah, exactly. That. Yeah, people didn't want him because they were judging him on a national job. National team. Club football is different. 100%. Yeah, that's a yellow card. Exactly. Sub him out last 10 or 15 minutes. I don't see what will go wrong. Especially knowing that these games are, completely over. It's like a 4-1. It's a 7-0. It's a 5-1. In those type of games where there's absolutely nothing left to play for, rest the entire lineup if you can. Sub out everyone.
Gonzalez Fuertes just trying to persuade the
Don't leave subs unused,
step
you
back
know?
a couple of paces. And they were saying that the foul happened a little further from goal.
Our very own Gian Infantino, González Fuertes.
Yes. He is a lookalike, isn't he? There is the free kick on the ground.
Good try from Raphinha.
Onto the ground from Raphinha, and in the end,
Another save from David Soria.
very smart
The
save
moment he
by
beat us
Soria.
badly, ever since I wanted him
Receiving this one.
to coach Barca
Yeah,
to
and it's
change
a
the mentality,
weird one because
philosophy, but the travelism
It's
Barca
in
fan
slow
won't
motion.
want that.
But that ball was, yeah, quite difficult for the goalkeeper.
Wow, look at the crowd chanting Raphinha.
Raphinha, Raphinha. A few months ago, they wanted to sell him. They wanted to sell him.
Oh,
Good
that's a
try.
hit. Right for the
Good
edge
try
of the
from
area.
Lamine. Bro, if I'm Yamal and I see we're up 4-0, I'm sitting down last 15 minutes, forcing myself off. I got school tomorrow.
It's a cross goal.
Lamine Yamal hits the crossbar. Raphinha free kick goal will happen before Mbappe. It already did happen before Mbappe.
Something weird about Getafe that they don't place any player on the edge of the box just for preventing.
See, in this game, I understand why Hansi Flick isn't resting because the game isn't over. It's a 1-0. Anything can happen.
Chance count.
But for example, the game last against Villarreal, I'm substituting him out.
But they've
You know.
still only made one of them count.
But they did have a chance in the first half, Getafe. That header by
Yeah.
Carlos Perez.
Yeah, not sure how that didn't register on the official statistics. That will remain a mystery, Alex, but we saw it.
It wasn't a dream.
From the back, cubarsi doing the prompting. Iglesias trying to find a way out of a jam. And that is exactly the way to do it. Giving yourself a goal kick. Barcelona wanted the corner. Now then, on Sunday, how special is the first Madrid derby going to be? It's always special, Alex, isn't it? Real Madrid against Atleti, but something
He's
even
got more
more
goals than
special
Mbappe,
than the
Vinny, and Rodrigo outside the pens. Mbappe only scores penalties at Madrid. You think he's going to score off a free kick?
This season, Atletico de Madrid.
Bro,
looks
Mbappe has never
really
scored a
solid.
free kick in his
It's a
life.
strong squad, and
I
it's a
bought the
big
home kit with
shame
Raphinha on the
that
back.
Mbappe won't be at
The
all.
cornrows really changed, bro.
It's, Sunday coverage starting at 2:30 Eastern on ESPN Deportes and ESPN Plus.
Oof.
Atleti, of course, have already fallen a little bit off the pace. Yet to lose a game, but 3 draws to go with their 3 wins.
Well, Raphinha's is a different level at the moment.
Their city neighbours Getafe can do them an unlikely
But all right,
favour
boys.
here.
I mean,
Engineer an equaliser.
what, 20 minutes left into the match? That Madrid derby will be great.
But
Who do you guys see winning that game? Madrid
It's a very
or
narrow
Atletico?
advantage so far for Barcelona, and they're not playing a good game, especially in this second half.
I just feel with that low line that there's an opportunity somewhere in this night, isn't there?
Ah.
Getafe? Barcelona will know that too. And they have themselves a free kick
No, baby.
for
Raphinha can't get hurt now.
down.
He was offside.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at that Madrid derby, obviously we want Atletico to win. To be honest, depends that day. Majority of it will be Madrid. Madrid are undefeated as well, so more inclined to go them. See, but for some reason, like Atletico last season, they had their number. You know, I think they were the only team to beat them twice, or the only team to beat them.
Yeah, 15 goals.
For Getafe, playing for Getafe. This is like
Yeah.
dog years. They count as 7 regular one.
That's worth 40 playing for Barcelona. yeah.
Exactly.
But those games are always interesting to watch, man.
Fire out.
See, where's that pass from Eric?
Feast upon here as Barcelona try and construct something again. Balde. They have been well marshalled. You're right. The Getafe defence very rarely lost their shape as that cross comes in. Alderete well stationed. His Yamal.
Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot, boys. Someone needs to take a shot. I've lost so much money betting on them when they should win. Atletico are generally bipolar. They are, man. Atletico are god-awful at the moment, don't have an identity. That's the thing, though. Like, they're having a bad start to the season, if we're being honest. For the amount of money that they spent and the players that they brought in, they're 4th, you know, and they're already 9 points behind Barcelona, 5 points Real Madrid, you know. That's a bad start to the season for them. But it's a Madrid derby. Madrid derby. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Lewa coming off. See, Hansi Flick always manages to rest Lewandowski. Takes him off 75th minute, 70th, gives him some 15-20 minutes of rest.
Bumps and bruises he received tonight. He's going to need a little extra time. And Pedri is going to be his replacement.
So Pedri coming in to replace him. Ferra number 9.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it's a reshuffling of the whole up front. So Pedri will be the number 10 or the most offensive midfielder at least. Raphinha will move back to the left-hand side. And Ferran Torres will be the number 9, will be the striker.
On the left-hand side.
Ooh.
Carlos Perez, who will argue, I'm sure, that he used his shoulder here, which you are allowed to do, of course, but maybe not to that extent.
No.
Foul from Perez. For fuck's sake, Ansu will get like for 3 minutes. I'm surprised that Hansi Flick isn't bringing on Ansu Fati. Because Ansu Fati, he came on against Monaco, but had like 5 minutes, and I get that game. That game was an anomaly. Against Villarreal, he doesn't get minutes. Against Getafe, he hasn't even been brought on. And this is Eric Garcia. How do you miss that?
Over the top from Eric Garcia.
From a very close range.
No, Eric Garcia, you cleared that. You cleared that. Oh my gosh. Thank you telling you every Argentine players right now are on fraud watch because they bang average club level. I'm so glad we didn't get that Alvarez fraud. I know he's Argentine, but that guy's ass in the club shirt.
6 La Liga goals.
I'm giving Julian Alvarez, you know, some leeway. What happened here? Ooh, foul. Eric only clears balls on the opposing side, I swear.
The substitutes.
No.
But that was what, 4 yards out? Alex?
It was a clearance.
Raphinha booked.
It was a clearance by Eric Garcia.
Meanwhile, Raphinha has got himself a booking. Can only be for some reaction or something he said to the referee. We didn't quite catch it on camera. Now we do. He talked himself.
He's booked?
Yeah, but it's funny because we've been told this season that the only player that can have a conversation with the referees is the captain of each team. Raphinha is the captain of Barcelona.
Wow.
I don't know why González Fuertes.
Because you're Argentine, bro? Nah, bro. He's so average in club level. Same as that Hobbit Man United.
He must have said something. But Raphinha is the only player of Barcelona that is allowed to.
Julian Alvarez was clutch. I will say this for Man City. He's having a bad start for Atletico Madrid. I'll be honest. But other than that, you know, I would say some players are having. It varies. It varies, obviously. But the entirety of the Argentina squad, nah. At bang average, I disagree. What did Raphinha do? I have no idea. I have no idea.
Are craving the comfort zone as much as the players. to see a second go in, but they've got Bertug Yildirim to worry about now as he replaces Uche. It's like for like, Turkish striker, young 22-year-old.
Oh, but guys, imagine having a like Dibu at Barcelona.
In the French Liga.
That's not realistic. No, obviously because he's selling Aston Villa. Barcelona need to pay a fee. We're not gonna do that. And on top of that, we're playing for the long term rather than the short term. But imagine if he was going to be the Barcelona keeper. That's the difference. They play world class in Argentina.
All the energy and all the fresh legs and all the dangerous players on. That's a good game plan by Jose Bordalás.
It's a chance for Yildirim to pick up possession in the promising position there, having just come on. He let it slip under his foot. 10 minutes to go.
This new rule of captains only talking to refs will not last, man. I think it's just stupid.
Seeds of doubt in the air here. Barcelona.
Nah, I'm good. I don't want. Nah, Dibu's not average at club level, bro. Dibu is the reason why Aston Villa they're like fourth.
Minutes ago, but they still haven't.
Nah, Ante, you're tripping, bro. The amount of times that Dibu has saved him. Oh, Lamine.
It's fabulous to watch, isn't it? Lamine Yamal.
Nah, Andre, he is not, man. I completely disagree. So you're saying you'd rather have Ter Stegen? Rather have Ter Stegen than Dibu?
Yamal.
See now, apparently every player from Madrid is a captain. They never get booked.
Here and staying in contention. Yamal trying
Oh,
to-
Lamine.
Oh, a quick swivel.
Matt's is shit anyways. That's true.
Sort of area where Robert Lewandowski would normally
Pedri.
feast. Of course, it's Ferran Torres there at the moment. Lewandowski off the pitch.
Oh, that's a goal.
Oh, another opportunity to put it away. Raphinha with his head in his hands. Didn't get the contact he was seeking.
Everything was perfect, but the head.
Oh my God.
Koundé, perfect timing
What a
of the
pass
run by
from
Raphinha
Koundé.
being onside and
Raphinha,
getting
perfect
the
run.
ball with all the advantage in the world, but then he tried to change the direction of the ball, and it went.
Bro.
wide. Hansi Flick himself tried to head that ball.
To be honest, you never heard of him until he made a name in
How
that
you
COVID
leave
year?
The games on the sideline.
No, of course. I mean, how am I supposed to keep track of everyone in the world of football?
Lamine Yamal.
I don't follow Arsenal. I don't. For example, if you ask like an Arsenal, what's it called?
Flick and how he came here to watch a Barcelona Getafe game back in
An Arsenal fan, are they going to know the second goalkeeper of Barcelona? No.
Is that right?
Yeah. He was a
Are you going to know the
top
second
scorer in
goalkeeper of
Germany,
Bayern?
and
No.
the brands that
You know how many teams are there in the world of football? You can't keep track of everyone.
As a reward, he witnessed a 3-0 victory. Barcelona won over Getafe in 2000.
What? Yo, don't forget, that's crazy, bro.
That day, and Hansi Flick said,
Yo, bro, we can debate in the live call later. I mean, but that's not something that we're going to be debating, you know?
Someday. Well, 18 years later.
'Cause that was his
he
breakout- yeah, it was. That was he was.
Construction, as everyone knows, but he's managing Barcelona.
Yeah, took him 18 years, but that promise he made to himself that day as a spectator, he has followed through on. And what a start he has made. He's only the third ever Barcelona coach to win his first 6 games in charge. Ernesto Valverde and Tata Martino and the others, that he can catch up to Valverde if he wins his 7th here tonight, and then we'll have a chance to equal Tata Martino on Saturday with another winnable home game against Osasuna to come.
Yep.
Nice. Good run from Marcasado.
Complete the job here first, and still have not been able to put Getafe completely away. Here's Balde.
Oh, what a ball.
Cross from Casado.
Bro, Lisandro on fraud watch right now.
Raphinha.
Because that guy always gets injured for some reason. National team man fully healthy.
Oh, on the ground. Well, they want a corner kick. The referee didn't see the deflection.
Yeah, he took a deflection on Alderete. Here.
Yeah, it's
He deflects, but he has a slight contact on the ball. That should have been a
Yeah, that's a corner, no?
That was a great drive by Marc Casado. The way he shields the ball, he's using his body despite being a small player. So smart.
20 years old, Casado joined.
Gerard Martin coming on.
Relatively
Are we not going to see Ansu?
aged than some. Joined him at the age of 14.
Bro.
5 minutes to go. Montjuic.
Hansi Flick prefers to have Ansu Fati over Ferran.
Holiday in
Because if you wanted to bring on Ansu, you bring him on for Ferran. Please don't concede. Oh, thank goodness.
a good looking cross and all sliding in to meet it. Good work from cubarsi, wasn't it, to get it away from danger.
Outstanding. First, he steps up, try to play the offside trap, and then he recovers it so quickly.
Corner too quickly. Cameras too quickly for the liking of Gonzalez Fuertes. We'll do it again.
Ansu time might be done, man.
I think he's got
No
some
way. Yo,
issues.
3-4, you came in saying that Ansu has aura.
Never did actually get to change his boots. Seemed to be about to happen. As Mia sends in the corner.
He's just being cautious with Ansu. I mean, but here's the thing. Ansu Fati, he's already gotten the medical green light.
Now it's the left
He was ready since the game of what against
who's going to come on.
who did we play before Girona? No, he was ready for Girona. See, are you telling me that Ansu Fati can get a couple minutes right here?
Replaces Jene.
Rico will move to the left-hand side.
The shark higher on the depth chart than Ansu, he might truly be finished. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're bringing on Gerard Martin Hector for the rest, but you're not bringing on
Placement.
no Ansu
Two
Fati.
substitutions. Balde
Think like
for
Hansi
Martin,
Flick.
that's a straight swap, fullback for fullback, and let's see Hector Ford replacing Pau Cubarsi. That is a concerning sign for Barcelona.
Have you not seen how physical Getafe? Okay, see. You can't play that. Nah. If Ansu Fati is ready to play, if he's medically fit, you know, he should be able to play against Getafe, you know.
As you say,
It doesn't matter if they're physical or not. Other teams play physical as well. Monaco was a super physical team,
you noticed it
and he played there.
midway through this second half that he wasn't too comfortable.
Yeah, and right 2 minutes before his
No, we at least expected.
that great slide.
Who are you gonna blame if he gets
We
injured?
saw a close shot of him.
No, if he what's it called?
Doing some gestures like
You blame Ansu, or I mean, it's just an accident or whatever. What happens?
Koundé will play as a right center back now, and Hector Ford is the right back.
Barcelona, they were cautious with Ansu. You know, might as well just let him start the next game and see how it goes instead.
Any other
See, but okay,
injuries concerned
how would you start Ansu if he hasn't even gotten over half an hour?
to the season?
He's only gotten what 5 minutes against Monaco. That's it.
Of course, Bernal, Dani Olmo, Fermin Lopez.
No, I. There's nothing that the shark can do better. Like, what do you mean?
Great ball. Perez is on it. And the follow-up shot
Clear it, boys.
from Yildirim. Alarm bells were clanging just a bit there out of the Barcelona defence. Forced to hang on. Ferran Torres. To enjoy him.
Was it offside?
He thought he'd won it fairly, but the tension still remains at the other end.
They're claiming a penalty for this.
Nah, that's not a penalty on Perez, man.
I don't think that's a penalty, to be honest. But this is what Getafe players are claiming.
That's not a penalty, man. That's not a penalty.
Beyond harsh.
Because Ferran suits more for this matchup. He's there to disrupt the plays. No, but you still, like, even if he doesn't suit the matchup, like, if you're gonna rely on him for this season, you want to bring him into the game. Like, hey, like right now, like what's the problem with giving Ansu Fati 5 minutes, 10 minutes? See, because I understand why, for example, like you don't start him in this game. Okay, it makes sense. You don't start him. That's completely fine. But not to give him any minutes?
It seems to be that way, doesn't it? Martin was in the vicinity, but Liga Martinez.
And I'm not blaming Hansi Flick right here. I'm not blaming him. I'm not saying like Hansi Flick, you know, you have to bring on Ansu. No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, it bodes badly for Ansu if Ferran is being brought ahead of him.
5 minutes of stoppage time, which we're already into now at the Montjuic.
It's only September. There's much football games to play. No, I'm once again, NJ. I'm just saying, if okay, you just have like a difference of opinion then. You know.
Against Alaves, and Barcelona going to just creep over the line in similar fashion here against Getafe.
Because we even had the discussion like, hey, who's going to be ahead in the lineup, Ferran or Ansu? And Ferran opted. I mean, and Hansi Flick opted for Ferran, and it's perfectly fine. You know, you can have your preference. Do you prefer Ferran or do you prefer Ansu Fati? But if Hansi Flick prefers, you know, Ferran in that number 9 position, then you know, it doesn't look good for Ansu. That's what I'm saying.
Martinez desperate to get back on. Allowed to do so until play halted.
Did Flick tell you that?
Well, I guess you can't win them all in swashbuckling style, Alex.
No.
After 7-0, 4-1, and 5-1, there's going to be a moment where it didn't come so easy.
Nice, Iñaki.
Iñaki Peña forced to act as sweeper again there. Comfortable second.
I just know you can tell. I disagree right there. I disagree. I think regardless of the game, a good player you're gonna play. You know.
But as I'm sure Hansi Flick will point out, if it ends this way, a 1-0 win is worth exactly the same as a 7-0 win.
It's about just getting the 3 points and keep working in the squad as a team, but with all the players that are missing due to injuries and suspensions, it's about getting the job done, and especially against Getafe, who will always make you feel uncomfortable even if you're playing at home. But playing Getafe is going to the dentist for each.
You know how the manager thinks?
It's like going to the dentist.
All right. Okay, boys. Game about to be wrapped up. Only what, 2 minutes left into the match? Professional performance from Barcelona. Oh, right here. No, raphinha. Not able to control the ball.
Torres was there for him just to chest it down to.
What a cross by Lamine Yamal with his right foot, with supposedly his weaker foot.
Don't commit a foul. Don't commit a foul. Just close the game out. Nice. Bad touch. I mean, yeah, it was. It was. But all good. All good, you know. I don't blame you. That's how you think. To be honest, you barely watch football outside of Barca. No, I do. But I mean, just because I don't watch that much football outside of Barcelona doesn't mean like I can't have an opinion. Like just because I watch it. Oh my God. Ooh. You know. All I'm saying, Ansu Fati, like the way that Hansi Flick was talking about him before in the press conference, you'd assume that he would be, you know, a starter, you know, or at least have an important role in the team.
The most unexpected player to waste that chance, that cross by Juan Iglesias was perfect, staying on side as well. But what a miss
I mean, that's all I'm saying. You would assume that Hansi Flick would want to bring Ansu Fati back up to speed.
Would want it to fall to.
No, I mean,
If you have to choose, okay, which player do you want to receive that cross? Borja Mayoral, no doubt at all.
oh,
He's
nice.
gonna have a nightmare tonight with that.
Good work.
Yeah.
All right, restart the play. It doesn't mean that he's going to play him right away. I mean, if he's supposed to be like this, what's it called?
Getafe, their first chance of the night, and it came
This
in
next
the
star, then yeah,
95th minute. What a big moment.
the time will come. Okay.
And as it is,
Well, game, guys, that is
Barcelona
the game.
Hansi
Barcelona win
Flick.
1-0. Professional performance. Barcelona, they didn't win, in a swashbuckling, as the commentator said, or in a huge scoreline. But we got the job done. Professional performance from Barcelona. I don't think you can criticize anything. Potentially, that one lapse of concentration at the end of the game, which Getafe, they could have tied the game. But honestly, fantastic performance from the team. And, we move on. Move on. Just chill. Flick has a plan for everybody. No, I mean, I agree. But then, all I'm saying, NJ, is just looking at Hansi Flick, how he's managing Ansu Fati right now. I'm not expecting Ansu Fati to be a Lamine Yamal. That's what I'm saying. I'm expecting Ansu Fati just be a rotational player then. That's all. But guys, I'll be back in a couple of minutes with the post-match reaction and for that live video where we'll be talking about the game, and talking about the thoughts as well. Barcelona remain perfect in La Liga, 7 out of 7 wins, top of the table. But boys, hopefully you guys did enjoy, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. See you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.